Hey guys, here we have Professor Scoggins talking about his encounter with filmmaker Gary Marshall and the advice that Gary gave him about how to keep a work-life balance. Here it is. Hope you enjoy.
I had the chance to meet the director Gary Marshall a couple of weeks before he passed. And I always love, whenever I meet somebody who has been successful and all that kind of stuff, I love asking questions because, it's like, oh, maybe I'll get some wisdom. And so I had the chance to meet Mr. Marshall, and I was trying to think through what I could ask him. And I was like, oh, I could ask him about his career, I could ask him what he thinks is funny or whatever. But I had this thought because Mr. Marshall was known for being somebody who was a tremendous family man. And so I asked him, how do you deal with the work-life balance with your family? And he said, I'll do a terrible Gary Marshall impression.
Great,
He said,
I'm ready.
He said, oh, your family is your life, so you got to bring your family into your work because the work is about your life, and you can't create out of something that isn't your life, so you bring your life into your work, and your family is a part of it, and all this, and it was this kind of beautiful thing where he then went and talked about how he had hired family members, he had brought family members into his films, and it was really affirming for me because I want to live a whole life. We're talking about spirituality, and really the root of holy is whole. And I want to be a whole filmmaker. I don't want someone to see me on set and go, okay, well, he's one way there, and then he goes home and is part of his family. On my first film, The Least of These, I took great pride in that my wife and my daughter came to the set with me every day. And the late Robert Loggia, who was in the film, at one point, I remember my 3-year-old running up to him and giving him a big hug, and he was again a very warm spirit. And he was like, "Oh, come here, baby!" And he picked up my daughter and sat her on his lap. And it's he's this Oscar nominee who felt very comfortable with family. And so I always tried, whenever possible, we've shot stuff at my house. Like, I just love kind of having that ethos because I think it does express itself in the work, but I think it also kind of says to the community around us who are creating together, it just kind of creates this family environment that I think is beautiful. So I love being able to bring my family into my work. I love being able to integrate my wife and my kids and what I'm thinking about that day and have it be a present part of what I'm creating.
Hey everybody, if you want to see more with Professor Scoggins, check out his extended interview with us right here. And also check out some of these other bonus clips that are popping up all around my face right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week with more faculty insights.